I spent 8 days in Hanoi, Vietnam's capital and one of the most talked about cities in Southeast Asia. It's loud, busy and full of energy, and it's a place that never really slows down. In this video, I'll show you the city's must-do attractions, share a few of the best spots I found for food and coffee, and give you a real sense of what it's like to experience Hanoi for yourself. At the end, I'll share my honest thoughts on what I really thought of the city after spending my time there.
Đang lâm cảnh thiếu thốn và ân cần tiếp đãi khách đến nhà.
I've actually not come out today with any kind of plan. There is no plan to this first time in Hanoi. I just want to walk around, soak it up and see if I can just make any of those off the beaten path discoveries that you make when you just have a walk in a big city. So I've been walking less than 5 minutes. Not got anything planned in, and it looks like there's a beautiful lake over there. Let's go and check that out. So it turns out this place is Hoàn Kiếm Lake, right at the heart of Hanoi, and it's a place where the chaos of the city seems to pause. In the early mornings and evenings, locals come here to dance, exercise, or simply slow down for a moment. The red bridge leading to Nok Song Temple is one of Hanoi's most iconic sites. Often busy, yet always peaceful. And just beyond, you'll often find people meditating by the water, lost in their own thoughts. It's one of those rare spots in Hanoi where you can really feel the city breathe. Next up is Train Street. This is a place where you can get drunk next to a railway line as trains pass just inches from your table.
Yeah, thanks. We sell beer. Happy days. Thank you. Woo. Hanoi beer? Okay. Thank you. I was prepared to wait an hour, but apparently there's a train in 10 minutes.
Oh, no. Inside.
Glad to move back. Can you imagine anything like this being allowed in England? I was definitely way too close to the track before that started. I was a good job. The staff moved me back. I mean, I'd have got out of the way, but still, I was way too close.
If you fancy another drink after Train Street, head to Beer Street, or Tahine as it's known locally. It's one of the busiest spots in Hanoi once the sun goes down. Plastic chairs line the street, beer costs next to nothing, and the noise never really stops. It's chaotic, it's crowded, it's definitely not for everyone, but if you want to experience Hanoi at its most alive, this is the place to be.
I'm feeling every 40 of my years on Beer Street. Although there are some old boys walking past, but mainly a very young crowd.
This is Hoa Lo Prison, known to many as the Hanoi Hilton. It was built by the French in the late 1800s to hold Vietnamese political prisoners who were fighting for independence. The conditions were brutal. Overcrowded cells, leg irons and torture were all part of daily life. As you walk through, you hear stories of escape attempts, prisoners digging through walls or trying to escape through sewer tunnels beneath the prison. Parts of those tunnels are still on display today, offering a glimpse into the desperation and the determination of those who risked everything for freedom. Later, during the Vietnam War, Hoa Lo was used to detain captured American pilots. The exhibit showed both sides of history, rusted shackles, handwritten notes and photographs of the people who were held here. It's not an easy visit, but it's an important one. It's a reminder of how much this country has endured and how far it's come since. St Joseph's Cathedral is one of Hanoi's most striking buildings, standing tall in the middle of the old quarter with its twin towers and Gothic-style facade. It was built in the late 1800s by the French, and it's easy to see the European influence in its design. It feels like a small piece of Paris dropped right into the heart of Vietnam. The area around it is always lively, with cafes and street vendors spilling out onto the pavements, lots and lots of visitors, lots of people taking pictures. On both occasions I visited, I couldn't actually go inside. There were events taking place each time, but even from the outside, it's an impressive building and well worth stopping by if you're exploring the old quarter.
So I've just got to the Tran Quoc Pagoda and it looks nice. However, I'm wearing shorts, so they said that I could not come in with these shorts. So I'm now wearing a skirt. Looking pretty good.
Trấn Quốc Pagoda sits quietly on a small island in West Lake and is said to be the oldest Buddhist temple in Hanoi, dating back more than 1400 years. The red tower rising above the water is one of the city's most recognisable sights, surrounded by palms and the soft hum of daily life on the lake. Visitors come here to light incense, offer prayers or simply reflect for a moment beside the water. It's a really peaceful place and it's one that captures a quieter side of Hanoi.
So the Vietnam 80 years of independence celebrations are on September the 2nd, and I'm going to have left Vietnam then. I'm gutted because it's already buzzing here in Hanoi. There's already so many people here. It seems like the celebrations have started early, preparations are well underway. There's loads of people here. There's all the Vietnam flags flying. People are wearing Vietnam t-shirts, Vietnam hats. It's really, really nice to see. It's got a lovely, cool, buzzing atmosphere here at the minute, and I'm just gutted that I can't be here for the actual day of the celebrations, because I think that'd be really special. So, I'm gonna go for some food at the Don Duck restaurant. Now, this is labelled as one of the cheapest Michelin-style restaurants in the world. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, gonna make my way there and check it out. Oh, the Don Duck. Hello. I come in? Thank you.
Everything on the menu here is duck and they do it brilliantly. I started with the duck terrine, which was sensational, rich, perfectly seasoned and packed full of flavour. I then moved on to the duck steak with mashed veg and gravy, and honestly it was cooked to perfection. The meat was tender, the mash was creamy and the gravy tied it all together beautifully. The service was great too. It was quick, friendly, and the whole place had that cosy, relaxed feel that made you want to stay longer.
I'm expecting this place to be rammed.
This is Cafe Giang, the original home of Hanoi's famous egg coffee. Now, egg coffee, I know it sounds strange, but trust me, it is absolutely delicious. It's rich, sweet, creamy, and it's made with whipped egg yolk and coffee, and it was my absolute favourite thing to drink in Vietnam.
As anticipated, very busy. Got like 25 different egg coffee options. Get in. It's even got an egg beer. It's an egg beer. Egg beer. Yeah, having a glass of that. This looks amazing. Oh yes. Oh, little chunks of Oreo and an egg coffee. Tell you what, don't get much better than this. Oreo in egg coffee is a hell of a combination. I didn't really know what to expect with the egg beer, but it turns out they give me the egg stuff with all the condensed milk and a can of Sapporo. So I assume I'm going to pour this in here and mix it all up. Cheers. Not bad actually. Not great. Probably wouldn't have it again. It's a unique taste, let's put it that way. It'll be my last one though.
This is Bun Cha Huong Lien. The restaurant was made famous when Barack Obama and Anthony Bourdain ate here together in 2016. And it's a bit of a pilgrimage spot, and they've even sectioned off the table where the two of them sat, complete with photos and memorabilia. The food itself is classic Hanoi. Smoky grilled pork, noodles and herbs served with dipping sauce. Simple, authentic and absolutely packed full of flavour. Hello. Coffee upstairs?
Always order first and then go up.
Okay, thank you. Hello. This is Note Coffee, one of the most unique cafes in Hanoi. Every inch of the place is covered in colourful post-it notes with handwritten messages from people all over the world. It's a very aesthetically pleasing cafe and is definitely worth a visit, but I went there twice and it was without doubt the worst egg coffee I've had in Vietnam on both occasions. So you go there for the setting more than you go there for the quality of the drinks. This is Pizza 4Ps, a popular chain with restaurants across Vietnam, and it's known for its homemade cheese and its creative toppings. I went for the burrata and parma ham pizza and it was absolutely delicious. It was fresh, rich and easily the best pizza I had in Vietnam. So if you're like me and you love pizza, definitely check this place out. So would I recommend Hanoi as a city? I would say yes. I would say as a place to visit for 2, 3, 4 days tops, it's definitely worth a visit. If you're going to Vietnam, it's worth checking out Hanoi. But Hanoi is so hectic, and normally I love hectic cities. So I've been to Hong Kong, Tokyo, New York, spend loads of time in London when I'm in England, and I love it. I love the buzz of a busy, hectic city. But those cities are what I'd describe as organised chaos. Hanoi is just chaos, total chaos. It's a nightmare to get around, there's no public transport, it's a nightmare to walk around. All of the paths are just dominated by scooters, so I just found myself constantly walking on the road in amongst busy traffic. The street sellers are absolutely relentless. They just do not leave you alone wherever you go. So you're having street sellers trying to clean your shoes, trying to sell you hats, trying to sell you anything. And for me, it was too much. I never felt like I could really relax too much in Hanoi and enjoy myself, whereas I like to just walk the city and soak it up. This was very, very different. I don't like being constantly hassled and harangued, and there was a couple of times where the street sellers grabbed my wrist as I was trying to ignore them, and you know, that's a step too far for me. So of all the places I've visited in Vietnam, I would say the one place I could say that I could never live is definitely Hanoi. But for a visit, soak up the culture, see the sites that I've recommended in the video, it is worth a visit, but I don't think I'll ever go back. I think I've had enough of Hanoi for one lifetime, and I would rather spend my time in other places in Vietnam, which I absolutely love.